It was a beautiful morning on the island of Sodor. Thomas the Tank Engine's blue paint sparkled in the sunshine as he puffed his branch line with Annie and Clarabelle. He was feeling very sorry for himself. "Hello, Thomas," whistled Percy. "You look splendid." "Yes, indeed," boasted Thomas. "Blue is the only proper color for an..." added Percy. Well, anyway," huffed Thomas, "no one cares. You don't work hard enough."
Why?
Percy said no more. He just grinned at Toby. Later, Thomas was resting when Percy arrived. A large hopper was loading his freight cars full of... Shit! Thomas was still being cheeky. "Careful," he warned. "Watch out with those silly cars. Go on."
Okay, so just as a reminder, here's how the
first poop
started.
"Do you know?" asked Percy.
And here's how this poop starts.
Thomas was still being cheeky. "Careful," he warned. "Watch out with those silly cars."
Yeah, I have a feeling this one's not gonna be as good.
"Get me out." Percy was worried, but he couldn't help laughing.
I don't give a fuck.
Paint was covered in coal dust from smokebox to bunker.
Well, shit.
"Ha ha!" chuckled Percy.
I don't give a fuck.
"Thomas, yeah. You look really disgraceful."
Shut the fuck up!
You are gay.
Choked Thomas. "You did that on purpose. Get me out." Thomas was grumpy in the shed that night. Toby thought it a great joke.
I think they're duller than me. No, Teddy. You didn't tell it? Don't you know how to do a knock-knock joke? I don't know. Here, I'll teach you how to do a knock-knock joke. Knock-knock. I'm teaching Teddy. Duh. They are stupid. All right, Teddy. Here, knock-knock. You say, "Who's there?" Huh? I say knock-knock, you say, "Who's there?" Thought I see it's you, Dave. No, that's part of the joke. Huh? I say knock-knock, you say, "Who's there?" Knock-knock. I know it's you. No, Teddy.
Next day, Thomas was feeling sorry for himself as he watched Percy bring his cars from the junction. The cars were
Light.
Percy
Did not feel tired in the slightest.
Time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. Now Percy has learned his lesson too.
Will you shut up?
Thomas. That night, the two engines made up their quarrel. "I didn't cause your accident on purpose, Thomas," whispered Percy. "You do know that, don't you?" "Of course," replied Thomas, "and I'm sorry I teased you. Your green paint looks splendid again, too. In future, we'll both be more careful of coal."